We're in. Check it out. We made it. We defeated Q. I ain't never been Q'd in my life. We are in T1 again, incidentally. We've tried. We've done our best. We've thrown fights on purpose all week. But unfortunately, it's all for naught. We'll see what we can do with it. I don't remember what I'm doing. I didn't even ask what I'm supposed to play tonight. It'll be fine. Necro's fine. We do only have 2 Scourges. It's fine. That's fine. Should be in party view, though. It's only Q2. You'll make it in Kyoshi. Just... Nah, he'll make it in. I believe in Kyoshi. Kami says Seal runs 30, so I wouldn't really worry about it. No, that's what Kami says. That's fine. They have 12 spectators. It's fine. They're running 30, and then they've got an extra 12 just listening. Why does this guy just keep typing go in map chat? What's his problem? One more week and you get to play Guild Wars 2 again. That's very exciting. You're not missing a lot. We're like locked in T1 looking at the same guilds every single week. The content has been fine. Like, the fights have been good. The fights have been high quality. They're just the same fights every week, and it's starting to get a little old. Speaking of getting old, besides, like, myself, I need to go start fight bot. How you doing though, Not Fury? What's going on with you? Is it the, I think it's the dot bat, actually. There we go. There we go. I just want to know where Nova keeps finding people. Work's been a shit show, but you get time off to visit Banff for 3 days. That's nice. You're not from Ireland though, like you're traveling there for work. Banff is Canada. Isn't Banff also Ireland? Hold on. We're tabbing out. Nope. First result for Banff on Google is Alberta. I'm wrong and don't know geography. Banff, Ireland? Okay, so there's a band film festival, but I don't know if that counts. I don't know if it's a city. I'm gonna give myself half credit on that one. But that's always nice when you're doing, like, the work travel, but you have the opportunity to travel around a little bit, get to see some stuff. I've gotten to visit some very nice places that, like, I never would have gone otherwise if I hadn't been there for an academic conference, and they've been some really nice places. So, it's always nice when you can find a couple days to work in a little bit of sightseeing, a little bit of visiting some places. How many places are new? Oh, I'm so caught up on Banff right now. Maps. I'm going to Google and I'm typing in Banff and I'm seeing how many places pop up. I'm not going to be able to sleep until I know that there's not a Banff in Ireland. Okay. All right, there's a Banff in Northern Ireland that is like a town of 500 people. You got this one. I'll give myself like a quarter point of credit. OJ's. This belongs to Domain of Torments? That's Rawl's Rest up there already? No, that could also be AGS. That just B lined up there. No, but they're not big enough to make OJs. Isn't Domain of Torment CO's team? Well, who are they fighting in the tower? It's flipped to Foxy, Gone, and Kill. Apparently. What's the tech on Necro build changes? I don't know, man. I think we're probably just going to stay Minstrel, but we're going to run a more strip-focused build, unless the rest of the squad pivots to Condi as well. Like, we only run 2 or 3 Necros. That's not enough Condi pressure to do anything. So I feel like unless we add more Condi to the comp, Minstrel's just going to outperform it. But then if we add more sources of Condi to the comp, like if we add Silly Firebrand to the comp, for example, then we can actually extract some value out of all the cover Condis that Scourge brings through like passive corrupts into Torment. Until then, though, I think we're just staying Minstrel. They're all the way across the bridge? I guess we're still getting ready. Just on a few big booty strippers in the comp. I mean, I don't know. What I think we should do with the comp has been largely outvoted, and I'm also not convinced that if we're taking outnumbered fights most of the time, it really matters at all in the first place. What I want to do with the comp is I want to run DPS Spellbreaker and Reaper as our strips, and then I want to have a support core of like Minstrel Firebrand, second Minstrel support, and like support Chronomancer per party. And I want the Chronomancer and like some Scrappers to generate the barrier. And then we run triple support, double DPS with a couple Spellbreakers on Banner and a couple Spellbreakers on Dome. And then a bunch of like Reapers and Hollowsmiths and stuff to generate spike damage and extra strips, and then just like front load a ton of CC. But nobody else is really interested in doing that. And also I don't think we even have enough Chrono players to run Chrono per party. So I don't think that's going to happen. I'm just not convinced that Minstrel Firebrand or Minstrel Scourge or even like Selly Scourge is as good as it needs to be for the kind of comp that we're running. Also, hello Zesh, hello. Sorry, you caught me mid-yap. Foxy moving to portal, Foxy moving past portal, Foxy going up wall. They're on the wall. Seal around corner, seal around what corner? That corner? Seal around that corner. We have enough Chrono players, but not if we also want Firebrands. Yeah, that's the problem. I honestly think we need to, like, recruit 5 more people. I just don't know where to find them. I'm convinced that, like, heavy crowd control is the way to go right now, though. You guys have stab up there? Nope. I did this. They do not have stab up there. Dude, I love playing Necro. It just makes sense. Here's Foxy. Yoink. Got 1. Got 2, 3. Finish those couple. I should rephrase. I think if you don't want to play the triple hybrid support core that everyone else is playing, like if you just don't want to play Sully Firebrand, Sully Renegade, Sully Scourge, I think that CC is the best thing you can be doing. I'm pulling up top. I almost got one. But like if you want to play something that's counter meta, and you want to try and look for like advantages or angles or, you know, edges to find or anything like that, then I think that's something that you want to take a look at. It's a little deep. Reaching. Nightfall, left side, Nightfall. Are gonna brick wall? That is not gonna work for you here, my friends. That is not going to work for you here. Easy. Foxy dropping, red dropping, 10 seconds wells. Wells 5. Nightfall. Never mind, it's not up. 2 seconds. I could have sworn it would be up. Let's get back in here. Get in here. Yum, yum, yum. You're so freaking lucky. Yeah, Ruthless just hates Gandhi comp. Which is fair. Like, Renegade is not really an interesting profession to play. IMO. I don't think that's like an unpopular opinion, but IMO, Renegade is not fun to play. Did you see this shit, by the way? Like, I know a reset, but I'm wilding on strips tonight. You. Get over here. Come on. You could build an arrow cart right here and you'd be so safe. You could do it. You could do it. Don't fully understand the hatred for condition-based comps. So I wanna try this way of thinking out, because I think that there's something to it. When you're running a power spike comp and you're fighting another group that's running power spike, the biggest factor in whether you win the fight or you lose the fight is down to individual player skill. If you dodge a bomb or not. If your group is slow and you don't dodge the spike, you are much more likely to lose that fight. If your individual player quality is high, you're more likely to dodge the spike, you're more likely to win the fight. It's a simplification, but I think it's one of the major factors that comes down to like winning a fight or not. And that's not to say that Condi comps have no spike, because they do. Most people I've seen running Condi comps still have like, you know, Hollowsmith, Berserker, a couple of actual power spike comp professions in there. But also, fighting a Condi comp puts more onus on the play quality of your support specifically. And so there's this imbalance in who's actually responsible for winning and losing a fight. Where, in my opinion, having played a few Condi comps, not a ton, but a few of them, like in them, not against them, having played in a few Condi comps, it feels like your supports are more responsible for your success, and your damage is relatively less likely for your success. Whereas in a power spike comp, it's really just down to, are your individual players playing well, recognizing bombs, dodging bombs, etc. Again, it's a simplification. I'm not saying that's the only factor. What I am saying is that I think that's a major factor. Get this chrono. I need one more shade to go down. Nightfall's down in front. Nightfall down. Okay, cleave these. This is not going to be a great spectral. Wells on CO. Wells on CO. Interrupts. Still interrupts. Still interrupts. It's a lot of interrupts that we got in there. Yoink. Immune? Yeah, fair enough. Come here. Holy cow, you can leap that. Ooh, that's interesting technology. Let me make sure this does what I think it does. Oh, it does. That's so good. You can never truly play only Condi. I mean, you could. I don't think it's as good. But, like, you could. You'll see people running around running, like, Condi Shout Reaper. And that's why I was saying, like, I know it's a simplification, because it's not that you just, like... You still have to dodge when you fight Condi groups. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you only need to dodge when you fight power spike groups. I'm saying that there is more of an influence of individual player skill when you fight against power spike groups, because whether you successfully recognize and dodge a spike is more important to your overall success. And at least my personal approach to thinking about world versus world is that comps and strategies that favor individual skill expression are better than comps that favor like synergies across professions and individual build strength. Also, I think people are just annoyed at Renegade specifically because the balance team has said that they don't want to have 100% boon uptime professions in the meta. And then, like, now there's a profession that you press one button and your alacrity uptime is 100%. And you don't even have to, like, slot boon duration to use it. You can just run Selly. So I think there's a little bit of an annoyance that it's a profession that ANET explicitly said was not something that they wanted to exist in World versus World. And then here it is. Yeah, you are welcome to disagree, and I totally understand what that perspective is. I'm just saying, I think the most common complaint of people both playing Condi Comp and fighting against Condi Comp is that it feels like individual player expression matters less, and that matters to a lot of people. Like, I'm a public figure. I don't have opinions. Otherwise, I'd lose my audience. I have to say the most. I have to have, like, the most vanilla, everyone has a valid perspective, I think everybody is right, no assholes here kind of, like, perspectives. But I'll at least identify where my biases are, and my biases are towards just playing, like, I like when an individual can have an outsized influence on how a squad does. Like, if you want to know takes that would actually get me canceled, I think old Winds of Disenchantment, when it prevented boon application and when it traveled with you, was a great skill. Because the difference between a warrior dropping a good Winds of Disenchantment and a warrior dropping a bad Winds of Disenchantment was incredibly wide. Was it too strong as an individual skill, where a good warrior, like a good single warrior, probably had an outsized influence on a fight outcome? Yeah. And that's, like, why it got nerfed. But at the same time, that's what I was telling you. Those are the takes that are going to get me canceled. I can't say that kind of stuff publicly. They'd crucify me in the town square. Now, I'm not going to say anything that's, like, you know, rage bait. Like, I enjoyed Epi when it had no target cap and didn't reduce the duration of Condis applied to other people. Maybe see Outtake down to play Elden Ring. I won't disagree with you that that was a terrible time to play the game. I don't think it was a terrible time to play the game because of Spellbreaker necessarily. I think it was a terrible time to play the game because there were two builds that were good for support. In 30 options. $30? Yeah, 30. Much like Old Scourge. Old Scourge was a little gross, too. There were a lot of builds in the POF era that were disgusting. I just don't think Spellbreaker was the worst offender. I think Purity of Purpose Scrapper was probably the worst offender. Like, there was all kinds of shit that was wrong with that meta. That was the Stealth Blast meta, that was the Domes Move With You meta, that was the 10 Target Shades meta. That was the, what was the name of that old trait on Scourge? Feed from Corruption. When Feed from Corruption was like anytime you remove a boon, you get that boon with no cooldown. That was gross. There's a lot of stuff in 2019 that was just very overpowered. Second small group up top. Who's that? It's Or and Kinky. It's just roamers. When am I going to guest one of your raids? Mid-August, probably. I simply don't have time pre-wedding. In fact, it's as good a time as any to mention it. We have previously talked about how I am not having as busy a schedule as usual in July because I've got a bunch going on. I'm actually going to be straight up gone from July 21st to August 1st. So I'm going to be gone for like 2 weeks. There will not be streams. There will not be videos. There will not be anything for about 2 weeks because I'm going to be back home. Yeah, I'm getting married, I'm finishing a dissertation, and I have a work trip. All in the last 2 to 3 weeks of July / start of August. So you're really not gonna see me around much. It's a pretty bad punt. Breaching. That's an incredible breach. I love it. Give me pulls here. No, we're good. We got it. Gotta go. Have a good reset. Good luck, man. When I'm back, I swear, I would love to stop by one of your raids. I don't have the... I'm canceling on K&T every once in a while, honestly. Like, I'm at a very... My schedule is strained. Yeah, we'll do. I think I got the schedule already, but I'll let you know specifically when I'm planning on coming by. That's AGS? Yeah, have a good one, Zesh. You're gonna miss me? Dude, I'm gonna miss streaming. We'll do some stuff when I'm back. Don't worry. Are you winning? We are winning. I think that CO is experiencing the same problems that we had last reset, where they've had an uncooperative group come to their map, and they're having trouble working successfully with them. Have to find a new streamer? What about AG? We could watch AG. AG's been on the grind lately. If you wanted to watch somebody doing like solos and roaming and 1v1s, Shinobi has been like popping off with viewers lately. He would be good. If you're looking for somebody who's like my same vibes, which is just like we're chilling, we're playing the video game, and we're talking to people. I don't know how often Great Pudinsky plays World vs. World these days, but he's a good one to watch. There's a bunch of other streamers you can watch. Coming back is fair enough. I understand. Dude, honestly, one of the things that I did when I still had like extra free time is I would just go to the Guild Wars 2 category on Twitch. I would sort by viewers low to high, and then I would just find the smallest person streaming World vs. World, and I'd watch them and hang out for a bit. It was a good time. I got to meet some really interesting people doing that. Yeah, if you like watching people eat hot dogs with Guild Wars 2 on in the background, you could watch Nova. But I'm pretty sure you watched Nova already. I've seen you in there before. This is going to be really hot. It's a good grav wall. It's a good pull. And then we'll just breach here. Uh-oh. Oh, they're going to try and bunk right here. I'm farming strips. Dude, that was a great breach. They just decided to stand in it. It felt real good. Oh, dude, come on. I'm just getting my nodes, man. Come on. Come on. I'm just getting nodes, man. Come on. It doesn't gotta be like this. Thank you. It's just impolite. I'm pushing the Lord, man. I'm pushing. I'm chilling. They can't push while I'm here. I'm protecting it. Got him. This is going to be a morale. No, that just slipped 12 seconds ago. Damn, lost Gary to us, lost Tower to Foxy. It feels like Domain of Torment may not have what it takes to stay in T1. Free food? Is any of this mine? Yes. Silly food. But, like, if you're still here, Night Fury, this is what I'm talking about with the damage profile of, like, Condi Scourge. You don't really generate spike, and you also don't really generate sustained damage. You just, like, you make Condis, and your Ghastly Breach hits kind of hard. But it doesn't do anything. Like, it doesn't contribute. And so if Selly doesn't contribute, then why would you not just run Minstrel for slightly higher barrier and no damage instead of very little damage? Or at least that's my thinking. Oopa. Good pull. Oh no, there's a root. Oh, I'm fucked. Never mind, I'm fine. There's another root. Oh god. I fucking hate blind, man. I need barrier. I've got barrier. We're good. Whew. That was a little spiced for a bit. It's still a little spiced. This is barrier. Commander, I hurt a lot. Commander, I'm so sore. You have wells up. You have wells up. You have them. Wells on us. That's not where I want to be. That's not where I want to be either. You have Nightfall up, Breach in 5. Get healthy. Breach ready if they drop. I think we could have turned and spiked around that corner, but I don't know. I'm so ready to be done with both wedding and dissertation, man. I'm really excited. Like, I'm excited to get married. That's going to be great. I'm also excited to like wake up on August 2nd and know that my committee is reading my dissertation and that most of my analyses are done and that I don't have to travel for the next month and that I like actually have nothing to do except like a 15-hour a week consulting gig that I'm working on, and everything else I can just pour into content creation. I can't wait. It's going to be a great time. Help the yak. Nice defense events. What are you doing? Oh, you have a down there. Okay. Oh, that's actual die. Good dodge back. It's not enough to save you, though. Alright, CO. Let's try this again. I don't dare go for a pull. They're veiling. Apex done already? They're in combat. Let's keep the head in combat. Prevent them from stacking resist. I just would have loved to have stability. But I understand that some things are not to be. I'm a little too far ahead here. I fucking hate blind. It's like, what a horrible Condi. You have Wells 5. Wells up. The blind is insane. Little spiced in front. You have breach 20. It's gonna get a couple. Pulling in front. You don't have a lot of cooldowns for this. You have breach and wells in 5. Nightfall here. Dropped. I want to live. I can't. I can live, but... I tried. I tried my best. TOD and T2's bullying again? Okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Dada's unkillable. All credit to my support right now. Like, 2 or 3 fights, I've just been chilling at, like, 4K. Rolling as much barrier as I can. And Privateer is taking care of everything else. Like, I'm on the razor's edge on every single one of these fights. Nova tag down because there is 0 content on blue, by the way. He says Void is there with 15 and he did not see a red group. So, when CO tags down, we're probably done. Because it doesn't sound like there's anything else in this matchup. Like, I don't think Foxy runs until 1 AM. I think they're going to be done relatively soon. They dropped in, I can't reach. Yep. I need to leave, I'm in danger. I'm busy yapping in map chat, in team chat. No graves, really. Hi. Hello, Visual Sun. Hello. How you doing? Green Zerg, North Bay, 30 plus. I think I found CO. Doing good, doing good. We're fighting CO on reset, as we have for the last, like, 3 weeks. But we've got enough numbers to do something about it this week, and they're kind of hamstrung by having 10 players on map, so they're good fights so far. I think I'm finally starting to connect the dots on how to use Necro Sword Leap. I don't think I've, like, explicitly died to it yet, although I have been blinded a lot when I've tried to use it. You've been logging on to check out any restructuring stuff, or are you just popping out to see what the game looks like these days? I know you DM'd me like a couple weeks ago to talk about how RAR was doing some extended trainings, which is always good to see. Just having dinner, watching World vs. World. All right. We've got pretty good entertainment tonight, so. I would ask Ruthless if he would be okay with streaming comms, but he's extremely spicy tonight because the intra-guild rivalry between K&T and CO tonight is pretty intense. And I think he's gonna be saying some stuff that he doesn't necessarily want broadcast. So unfortunately, you're just gonna have me to go off of, but he's going off. God, I don't think you're gonna know them. Let's see. Do you know Rawl from... Where would he have been during your era? SOS? He is the guild leader of... He was the guild leader of DM. He is now the guild leader of CO, and I believe he was on SOS. But he may have been somewhere else earlier. How are Qs? Qs are this. Healthy. Yeah, DN was Digital Nemesis, if that rings a bell. There was somewhere else that I know. I can just ask him. Rawl. Oh, he's not on tonight. Must be Hells or Fable commanding. Okay, you've got him with DN. Yeah, with Digital Nemesis. Yeah. Rawl is CO's guild now. It's, he's guild lead, and then one of his backup commanders is Hells, who's been in a couple different guilds, and then one of his backup commanders is, Fable, who most recently played with SHW before he went to CO. Those are CO's big three commanders right now, as far as I'm aware. So Veil. Let's put out barrier for people who are slow in the tail. Start thinking about putting shades out here relatively soon. Just give me like one here just to put them in combat. Save one for when we actually clash. They're not going to run into these. I can do this. Good initial spike. Follow that transfuse to the tail. That's a lot of interrupts. Breaching, breaching, breaching. I missed my window for the back half of sword, but that's fine. I've got big barrier for this. I'm interrupted for that. Just cover these with a nightfall so they don't get them back. I can save this barrier. Ah, never mind, they're broken. Easy. Yeah, Fable is no longer with SHW. He went to CO to be one of their commanders. JJ carrying as always. He's literally unchanged. he's exactly as good as the day you stopped playing. Pigeon gives him a run for his money sometimes. And then also, if you're looking for other World vs. World streamers to watch, From Fallen is Kiyoshi. I think he is, it's Kiyoshi _ on Twitch. He's a pretty good Berserker player. I would say a very good Berserker player, but he is not JJ. It's a different Kiyoshi. You are thinking of a different Kiyoshi. That Kiyoshi, who was a guild leader in like 2016, has quit, and new Kiyoshi is a streamer. Peralta has not technically reformed Pyro until he starts his first raid. Yeah, but until it happens, he hasn't reformed. Like, there's rules for guild reforms. You can't just break them by going, oh, I have the intention to reform. Dude, I actually got into Mal's DM so that he can work on the server interview stuff. He has agreed to chat. I haven't scheduled it yet, but I think he's gone. I think he's like, I'm done with Guild Wars. I don't know that I can talk Mal into playing again. Yeah. There's a ton. Girl has rallied twice during alliances. Yeah, Girl is reformed. We're not debating that. Give me initial barrier. Put him in combat. Overextend like crazy. Goodbye. Oh, never mind. Boyd is fine. Rockwell is not going to be fine. We got that, though. There's another name for you to remember visual. Oh, whatever. I'll waste one on this. Wow, they are, like, strung the hell out. What is going on? Okay, that's the bad sword leap. That's not a good one. Yoink. That's... Honestly, I deserve this. I deserve to get rallied, but, like, I deserve to die there as well. This is insanely greedy. This is also insanely greedy, for the record. Yeah, that's... Yep, we're fine. Get this firebrand. Never mind. I'll just get lined instead. That's fine. You have wells up, Ruthless. You have wells. Wells down. This is gonna be a good spike. Yep, there's the spike we wanted. Follow the transfuse. They're up here. Dump it. They're not going to have transfuses left for this, probably. So we should just be able to grind these couple and then get me back into sword. Go for an ambitious sword leap. Go for a second ambitious sword leap. Never mind, it's gone. But we caught a ton. It's really hot in front. If they turn, you have breach. I'm breaching on you. I'm breaching. You're in breach right now. Yoink. Nightfall this. They're gonna lose everyone here on this transfuse. That's a beautiful battle standard. I'm in trouble. Stomped. We gotta be careful here. We're starting to bleed people and we're not converting downs. Like, this ore down needs to go. There you go. Running Lich? Huh. Tyrion's gonna go down here. Oh, sorry. Got yelled at for spectating. I would have made it back anyway. He's coping. Lich is crazy these days, man. Until I was forced to run Barrier Scourge, we were running Lich Form for a while. Because you can, you pop into Reaper and you use the unblockable shout. And then, like, you just spam your auto. Yeah, I went into, like, commentator mode instead of releasing. I'm sorry. It was a good fight, though. I had a fun time. Do you guys have fun? I don't think my energy is currently appreciated in comms. Yeah, people are a little upset about that one. I'm so excited to play a game with my friends. I can't get mad about that. I'll call better next time, Commander. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm running Fightbot though. You could go and look at the logs channel and find out. You can tell the difference between when they're running 6 Necros and when they're running 12. Like, it's obvious. $60, $70. We got plenty of time. They're just going to be out at the corner. I'm peeking. They're moving off to, like, where Minotaurs are. We gotta send Boyd into their stack to get them in combat early. Send him on, like, a suicide mission and then have him miss out. Kiyoshi, can you ban Boyd from your chat so that he can do his job in the squad? I need him to focus on the game right now. Like, I don't mean time him out, because then he can still read. I mean you need to ban him. Like, he's not allowed to open the page. And then just, like, unban him after we tag down. He didn't do anything. It's not his fault. He just has poor self-control. He will never join TeamSpeak. I see Austin enough. They're outside at the corner. My wrench has expired. Wrench me. Alacrity gone. What is this? Like, what is all this cloud to the left? Now they're about facing. I did not mean to do that. I don't know what I meant to do, but I didn't mean to. And then pull into it. Got one. It's just a random, though. It's not a real person. He got pulled in. He's gonna need to recover from that. We lost plagues for it, though. That's a bad punt. I gotta get the hell out of here. Later. You have Wells 10. Ruthless Wells 10. You have Wells up. You have reached 20, everything else is up. Come on, make it to shore. You can do it. Yeah. I got you. Lurker, I never leave bomb players behind. Don't come in here and give me that. Well, actually, I guess Franker-Z's not like a hostile emote, right? I don't see Franker-Z that often. How do people use Franker-Z? Is that like an angry thing or a not angry thing? Commander, they breached the walls. This is gonna be spice. That's probably a wasted nightfall. I'll breach here. I'll get interrupted here. I'll breach here. It's hot. This is real spicy. I'll nightfall here. I need to leave. I need to go. Wells. I'm so scared, but I'm living. I hate blind, man. I'm not living through that one. Oh man, I hate blind. I don't think I got myself killed to sword leap there. I think we would have gotten run over when they pushed anyway. I don't think it helped, especially because I hit air with it. But is there any sort of like personal resistance I can get? Like, this is gonna look insane. Okay, I just want you to hear me out. Just hear me out on this one, okay? What if actually it's good? I hope it's not, because Relic of the Warrior has been actually good. But what if we go like heal skill into Sword 3 so that our Corrupt doesn't get blinded? Then I don't have to worry about whether my Firebrands got it, which, to be fair, the only time they're going to have it is when they're dropping Courage 4, and I can just control it myself. They know that they can't push the boat. It's too powerful of a defensive position. They've just made it to beach. They don't know that I'm here. I'm so secret. They don't know that I'm here. I'm so secret. Surprised Red isn't super active. Where's the Mag Cloud? I'm on a borderland. Mag doesn't even know that this place exists. That's just randoms. It's not real people. It's actually kind of nice to burn some of their res utility on that. Let the Shroud detonate here. Just kite out a bit. Now remember, this is where you have your heal signet. I'm gonna hold barrier here, honestly. You have Wells 5, Ruthless? Wells 5. I'm out of combat. You're veiled. No, please, no! I need this! Oh, man. Interrupts in that. Interrupts in that. That's such a bad MO. This is really hot. I mean, I guess I can live here. Corrupt this. No, my stab. There we go. It's not gonna matter. It's a huge down stack. It's going to be an incredible Serpent Siphon. There we go. There we go. Alright, so the plan didn't quite work. And also we had a Dragon Banner, and also we had a cannon. But... were we really not able to escape pin snipers? Yeah, we had a Dragon Banner fire twice in that fight. One of them was very good, one of them missed. And a cannon, and an oil, and guild objective. One of the cannons was dead, the second one was not. It was unmanned when I saw it, but that just means that it was manned when I wasn't looking at it. I thought there were two on that gate. There was one on each tower. Oh, well then, yeah, they didn't kill the one cannon. No. Oil was there too. But the oil was up. So, like, if you're looking for high-grade cope sources... Yes. There's any number of reasons that you could give for losing that fight. Fable. We are adding an asterisk to that fight because of Dragon Banner plus Cannon plus Guild Objective Oro. Please update your official fight records. So Meg's busy on EBG and Foxy's on blue. Foxy was on green, but it sounds like they left. Because we bodied them a couple times, and then I think they probably just went to blue. Which is too bad, because Nova tagged down early. If he'd been just a little more patient, he could have fought Foxy instead of playing Pax Day or whatever he's working on. That's true, they can't de-siege because attacking siege puts you in combat, and then you can't stack resistance. I'm catching up on text, okay? And just for that, I'm leaping in front of you. Nothing, but, like, I have a reason to do it this time. Giving boons to this yak. Give me that credit. Camp defense event. Kyoshi, get it. It's a camp defense. One day you will get camp defense. Oh, that's the one you need. Did you throw boons at the yak that was leaving the camp? Have you ever done like a sleep stream, but in the background you leave a Rev AFK at North Camp on Redbeal? You'll have it done by the time you wake up. Well, yeah, maybe. True. Good news, you think Nova's still in World versus World? Is that true? That is true. The heck? He lied about tagging down? I can't believe that Nova would lie. That's very disappointing. They're back northeast bay. It's okay. Don't feel too bad, Cowboy. They don't give me the secret channel either. I don't get the pings when they all call. I feel left out as well. I still don't even know what alliance they're in. What's it called? Oh, yeah, I'm not in that Discord. Not cool enough. That's a veil. Let's pull off. They're going back in. I'll go back in. Get them in combat so they can't stack resistance. Just get out of the way a little bit. Use our first barrier for the squad. Let's get out of the way. This is also going to get kited out. We're going to get a couple for our troubles. Breaching. I don't think they're going to be ready to sustain that hit. Get this. Give me my resistance. There we go. It seems like they are not able to deal very well when we hold the bomb for a while. You're welcome. Like, holding that breach until third push, I think that they thought that we had just whiffed our bomb and that they could actually counter spike. You wouldn't understand, Ruthless, you're not a streamer. I know. That's why you'll never understand. I mean, Superior Siege is about to be worthless with these changes, right? Or something? I don't know. I didn't read the siege changes. They don't apply to me. Whatever. It is crazy that, like, Walmart cattas sell for 3 silver. That's an insane source of income. I mean, I don't. I don't use cattas. I use rams. I'm an enlightened gamer. They are. Yeah, we spend all of our time on rams, giving people Ironhide and spamming fear. This will be live next Friday at reset. It is on an off schedule because it's a world versus world update. Yeah. They can't change the scoring system midweek. It would be so funny if they changed it from a 5-4-3 system to having, like, the 9 p.m. NA tick give you 33 VP. Trying to PPT on Saturday, Sunday is like the most hopeless, despondent feeling ever. Yep. Also, the thing that people aren't really talking about with that patch is it's actually like a huge nerf to defense events. Because the only way a defense event is going to trigger is if a lord is put in combat or a wall is damaged below 98. So if there's like one random person in a tower after you cap it and a guard tries to shoot at them, it's not going to trigger a defense event anymore. because it won't contest the objective. Yeah, their defense events are going to be a lot harder to come by. What do you mean? I thought of that like immediately. It's the first thing I thought of when I looked at those changes. I fucking love defensive ends, man. They're mad at each other, man. There's like some sea guilds that think it's a great change, and there's some sea guilds that think it's like the end of world versus world. Yes, mathematically, it makes every person's contribution fair. The problem that C is experiencing is that previously they have been orders of magnitude more important than anyone who plays in NA just in terms of score contribution. So they're going from I'm very important to I'm just as important as everyone else. They got, well, a separate thing. Yeah. Pulling around corner. No numbers. Alright, now that they're far away, we can go back to talking. I hope that they find a way to have the OCX contribution to the algorithm make sense, because I think it's a neat idea to have an OTX contingent in an alliance to guarantee coverage. I hope they iterate on that and find a solution to it. I think they're gonna fake this. It's not really a fake, but... And then give me one here, because they're gonna come around the other way. And then detonate it. Uh-oh, that's bad. I got punted in. I'm having a bad time. I'm still having a bad time. I'm still having a bad time. Oh, they're going to explode here. This is a horrible place for them to be. Please, my stab. I give up. I'm not moving anymore. Moving is the enemy. What do you want? Well, it's actually, like... I don't think it's Privateer's fault, or Maddie's fault, but like actually the worst stab I think I've had in like 6 months. I must have just gotten extraordinarily unlucky with standing in strips and corrupts. There was a point in that fight where I just gave up on living. Just to let you know, I did not contribute that fight. I went about 15 seconds with no stab and only walked into sanctuaries. I think I had like 7 casts interrupted. So I was incredibly decent from everyone else. It's like actually the worst thing I've ever experienced. You? Later, Darth. And we're still Q9 here somehow. We are still at 2 Scourges. Green Zerg, Northeast Bay. Northeast Bay, Green Zerg. I'm attacking the gate. I'm making OJs. I'm going inside. OJ's Bay. They've made their own OJs. Want E waypoint for Bay. Don't get hit by this guard. There it is. Any day. It's hot, I'm hot, I'm hot. Gate is 17. Yoink. Get him in combat. I want to get to that. Strip H's, get your heal ready. Okay, resistance on heal feels great. Is it the best thing I can do? I don't know. Maybe? But like, maybe not. But right now, it's working. I'm just gonna Greatsword auto attack chain here. Spread chill around. Wells bottom of ramp. Wells bottom of ramp. Missed? Okay. I could have rolled the heal. Dude, I think it's actually great. I don't know if it's great numbers-wise, because Max beat my ass on strips there, but it makes it feel better. And I'm kind of into that. They had 50 that time, so... Shifting away from Condi? K&T has never played Condi. So, we've never shifted either towards or away from it. We've played Power Spike since, like, 2019. It's just, there's never been a change. I'm only Selly because I want to see how the damage stacks up, and I'll probably just go back to Minstrel after tonight, because I don't think it's good enough. Because nobody else in squad is running Condi. So it's like, the fact that I generate cover Condis with Torment and all this stuff is like... It doesn't matter. They do only have 41 that last fight. Yeah, there's not many people around running full power these days. There's a lot of these Gandhi groups, these hybrid Selly groups that are running like a power component. Like they'll have a couple Berserkers, couple Hollow Smiths, but K&T has been pure power for a very long time. Pulling up top. It's a little far. I should have checked, probably, but I think they're going to pull back up around that corner. They are. Breaching. Interrupted. Can't really get to that transfuse, but I can at least strip your Aegis. I got pulled in. I'm fine. Ooh, I'm not going to be fine. Okay, never mind. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Breaching here now. Breaching now. Good. I'm going to get a couple on that. Good. Oh my god. Well's down. Got a couple more. Good. We gotta be faster though. This is their spawn. Their respawns are coming in. That'll be the convert, actually. Yeah. Good. Just barely fast enough. Dude, Max is doing really well tonight. Excuse me? Can you say that again? I don't think I got that. You're not. Go on, waste a dodge. Good. He's like, oh, I'm safe now? Wrong. Okay. I was gonna say wrong, idiot, but it turns out he was right. CO is taking down. $41? No, I think there's one more that's gonna come up. I think it's one late. Yeah, it turns out that a difference of 10 plus matters is basically what it comes down to. Well done. Rawls rest. Yes. Yes. Last fight log is 42. I don't know why the bot is taking so long, but... Tell who? No. We still own this? What the hell? Dude, no wonder that we spent so much time in T1. Our defense is crazy. The other big difference that CO had tonight compared to last week is they had, like I mentioned this before, but they had half the number of Scourges that they had last Friday. And Scourge stacking is just absolutely disgusting right now. If you're running 2 Scourges per party and you have all of them on curses with like DD on Scepter and you just strip the head at 700 when you push, there's almost nothing that an enemy group can really do to stop that. It just blanks your stability immediately. There are no links. We might not be running much longer here either because we can't get to any other maps, and there is nothing here. There's absolutely nothing here. When's the last time you saw a red player? Actually, I want to tell Fable one more thing. That is not real. No, that is real. Is that real Fable? I don't know if that's real Fable or not. I'll whisper him later. And then minimize Discord so I'm not tempted to just like scroll Discord when streaming. It'll be like that's good entertainment. My commander is going to tank down any second. And then we're going to go play Zomboid. Just so you know. Yeah, Commander, I don't need to let you know this, but this map is fucking dead. When's the last time you saw a red player here? It's been like 40 minutes. We are going to queue Red BL. He will not make it to Red BL. I'm actually in. Hold on. Pause champ. Pause champing. Wow, we might actually keep going. Who's tag? Maria Holiday. I don't know who you are. Airkeep Thief Portal. Ah, okay. The squad message of the tag on map is Airkeep Thief Portal, so I don't think they're a real squad. I mean, I think it's a real person. I just don't think it's a real squad. Yeah, we can't take that portal, otherwise we're complicit in internet crimes. No, every single thief is a hacker. If you see a thief open field and not like in a tower or keep, they're actually just on their way between 2 keeps that they're hacking into. Yeah. Yeah, you're catching them in between crimes. OJ's Middlegate Fire, I think is what that is. Is a little sketchy. Nah, we're fine. Always report thief. I'm doing my part. I mean, look at this loitering thief here. Wait for RI to go off before entering closer to air. Oh, maybe they did actually just like hide in there instead of hacking in. It does have RI on it. Good night though. Good fights. They were closer than a lot of them felt. Excellent use of squad message, by the way. I took it. Getting banned in 10, 9, 8. You know, was an exploit. I for one am looking forward to my ANET mandated vacation. I can't wait to get away. You want to go play PAX Day with Nova after we get banned, Kyoshi? Holy. Dude, I mean, Kyoshi's way bigger than I am. He actually gets sponsorship deals. I just get HelloFresh emailing me every month and being like, hey, do you want to pay us money to have us send you food boxes? And then you can talk about it on stream. Oh, I don't know. I haven't read the emails. That already sounds like too much work. Yes. Also, unethical life pro tip, if you get like a subscription to HelloFresh and then cancel it and then wait 4 months, you will get a deal that's like about 15 times better than what streamers get. They'll be like, we will pay you $500 to restart your subscription. And you'll get 40 free boxes. Yeah. Yeah, it's insane. If you have kept a HelloFresh subscription for more than like 5 months, you are not doing it correctly. Not sponsored, by the way, not sponsored. Blue BL, too many horny people inside tower, heads up. Dang, I'm gonna hit diamond in a couple months probably then. No, I'm only 5780. I'm casual. I was casual as hell for a very long time. 2, I only started playing in like 2019. Yeah. As much as you like the idea of HelloFresh, you like grocery shopping. No, I don't think that's weird. I mean, so Amanda and I did HelloFresh for like 7, 8 months, something like that. And it's actually really good if you don't have access to good cooking recipes. Like, the meals are fine, but they send you the meal card with each one. And then, like, you can make the meal yourself later if you want to. So if you feel like you need to add more variety to the things that you cook, it's actually, like, pretty legit for that. And then you just cancel it and you enjoy the recipe cards that you got out of it, and you take those to the grocery store and then you just buy grocery store items there. You will save money doing it. Because it's cheaper than HelloFresh. To just go to a grocery store, that is. It's also good for people who are, like, too busy to go to the grocery store. Which, it kind of depends where you live. Like, there are some places in East Coast City that I live in that are, like, kind of food desert adjacent, where you really don't have access to good grocery stores. And for those places in the city, HelloFresh is actually really convenient. Because it keeps you from having to, like, take a 20, 30-minute walk or take public transit to a grocery store that's, like, 2 or 3 neighborhoods over. But outside of that, yeah, like, just go to a grocery store, man. $168. Holy cow! How many do I have? Oh, I just vendor him apparently. It's not many. Oh, there's a big group on Lord at, like, the Firekeep Lord. It might be. I thought they were on blue, but apparently not. When you're on keto, you learned how to cook so many things and it became a hobby. Yeah, and I mean, I think that HelloFresh is something that could do that for someone who, like, needs to learn how to cook. But for people who already cook, there's not, like, a ton that it does for you. Alright, that's one group gone. And now we gotta worry about gone. Oh, this is Azure. Hello, Azure. Time to shout out a fellow streamer. So shout out Azure Avocado. If you want to see these fights from the other perspective, highly recommend giving him a follow. It could have been really bad if he had missed it off. Oh, man. Fortunate. What do you mean TLC is by extension Chaba? It's just like TLC is Chaba. It's not even an extension. Yeah. Relic of Zakiros? Best item for World vs. World? No. I love the community element of World vs. World fights. I love seeing groups that I know and then fighting them, and then talking about the fights later. I love the tongue-in-cheek rivalries. You think Ezra's gonna come back? Defense? I don't know that I'm gonna make it to him though. These guys are coming close to me. It's gonna be down in the courtyard. No, they're up above? No, they're up here. Get the dog, get the dog, get the dog. Dog misting. Got the dog. Get out of here. Me? Yeah, new skins. Yes. I think they're going to work the same way as the officer's weapons, where you can buy them, but they also have a chance to drop in there. I believe so. I don't know. Come EBG. Do you see a problem with your proposed strategy? Believe me, I would love to, because I think I still need an SMC cap for the week. But I can't get there. No, just queue up. No, because we would just log off instead. We're not fitting 27 people through a Q5. It will never happen. You gotta wait for like a weekend for Bully to do that. Bully's the FA commander that'll sit through an EBG queue. It ain't us. Because like Ruthless just wants to go play Elden Ring right now. So if we're like, oh, we have to get to EBG, hurry, everyone needs to clear off EBG, everyone make room in the queue, like he's just gonna go to flirt with Melania or whatever you do in Elden Ring. He's not like other gamers, he has other hobbies. Someone pushed out? Group pushing out? Owned? Oh, he's gone. Okay, good blink. Later. Yeah, EBG is not going to happen tonight. We're not going to be able to get there. In fact, I can almost read Ruthless's mind here. If we don't get a response to Firekeep, we're going to flip it and tag down. And then I'm going to go play Zomboid. I don't disagree with you. Red content is boring. But it's more exciting than, like, sitting through a queue. Well, that's not true. It's actually not more exciting than sitting through a queue. But, like, other stuff I could do with my night is more exciting than both. Suck ass, you need to wipe the floor with obs. No, I can't, man. I can't get there. Let his ego grow. Let him get all excited about how he's good at the game. You know what? Do you want to tell him specifically? Here. Get your clip ready. Get ready to clip. I'm going to do some engagement farming. Okay, ready? Come EBG. No, I can't come EBG, man. Like, Obs is going to beat my ass if I show up on EBG. I got to stay on Red BL so that I'm safe from him and I don't get bullied. My name is Chef Plays Games, and I am scared of Obs. Okay, did you get the clip? Did you get it? Send it to him directly. You don't know how to clip? That's unlucky. I'll take care of it for you later. Don't worry about it. You gotta lead with that information, though. Maybe someone clip? Maybe, but like nobody watches these streams. So like I'm doing this for me, primarily. This will be interesting. Give me the leap. Give me the stab. Give me the leap. Oh, I should go join my commander, I guess. This might be bad. Never mind, I'm fine. I'm helping Zik. I'm helping Zik. I'm helping Zik. Come on, Zik, we gotta go. Zik, we gotta go. Zik, we gotta leave. I need help in the tail? I'm dead in the tail? I was helping Zik. Damn, I'm never helping anybody ever again. I've learned my lesson. This is why nobody mains support anymore. Never helping other players in squad ever again. I'm letting them know. I'm putting the whole damn system on trial. And you know what else? I'm grabbing nodes too. I'm going wild. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Now, send it to Obs, and then also tell him that, like, earlier I was talking about how good it felt to ban him and how I let admin power go to my head, and I love, like, lording my powers over lesser people. Get that matchup animosity going, get people excited to play the game. None of it's true. I could not care less, and I don't think I had anything to do with any of Obs' warnings, but it's the kind of stuff that gets people fired up. Tuesday, we're going to go to EBG for weeklies. My ass is going to get mowed like 400 times. Just fucking permanent chicken status. That's fine. I wrote the guide on being a MOA. I'll be okay. Don't worry about me. My wrench. My wrench. My machete. Oh, I did that already. I'm good. Do you think they repaired? Gasher kind of knows what he's doing. I think they might have repaired. It's going to be unfortunate for me if he did. I also don't know why I went this way. Like, I'm obviously further behind than the rest of our respawns, but it's late. That's my defense. I always love World versus World, but as the night goes on, I begin to love it less, but still love it. It's not repaired. We love this. No, don't die. I almost made it back to tech. I'm almost there. No, they're dead. I can make this jump. That'll buy me a little time. I can break line of sight. That'll buy me a little time. And then I can break line of sight here. That'll buy me a little time. Who's this? Oh, Cube is here. Hello. Hello. Bad men in Earth have caution. Goodbye. I've scouted. I've left a scout report. There was not. The only content that was on blue was Foxy, and we already found them here. So. Comp zerging does get boring. I mean, I think it does if you don't like the group. I think if you're only playing to do, like, comp zerging, and, like, nobody's talking in comms, and you're just circling a map and, like, inting into fights, and, like, nobody's really contributing. Yeah. I can see that, but that's also, like, not really the Zerg's fault. It's not really, like, the game's fault. It's the Zerg's fault. Like, people should be talking more. It's an MMO. You're supposed to socialize with people. You hear on some servers they are doing well in world restructuring. Who's they, though? How the hell is joining TeamSpeak? Oh, sorry. Okay, that makes sense. Some pugmanders. Yeah, that's the part that I'm really excited about with restructuring. Is that people are actually kind of incentivized to start pugmanding again. It's a rough meta to do it in, because of how much better a comp group is than a pug group right now. But I'm pleased that there are commanders that agree with me that restructuring is a good opportunity to both recruit for guilds and also just to pugmand. Because you have a better ability to kind of build a community around you. It's a constantly refreshing group of players. You get to meet new people. You get to, you know, coordinate stuff. I'm pleased that people agree with me on that. I'm running this yak. That's concerning. Kyoshi talking about how he can do 12 energy drinks and it doesn't change his heart rate. He might actually just, like, die. It's because players have to make the community with servers getting reshuffled, but they always had to. It was always the players. The fact that Sea of Sorrows was named Sea of Sorrows and you could transfer to it doesn't mean that the players, like, didn't make that community. It was always players. It's been players the whole time. All that restructuring does is changes the way that players move between servers. And also, like, technically limits the number of people who can move at the same time. If there's people you like on your old server, you invite them to your Alliance Guild, and then they join, and then you have a nice time playing with them. And if you invite people who you liked and they're like, nah, sorry, I have other plans, then, like, it's unfortunate, but it turns out that they weren't a part of that server community for you, and that they had other goals. And that's okay. Because the same thing happens in restructuring. You get paired with people who don't necessarily have the same goals, but who you have to figure out how to work with. This is classic Azure strategies going on up here. They're not even trying to turn it. They've resigned to their fate. Gate is down? Boyd has a good question in Squad Chat, Kiyoshi. Have you tried the Panera charged lemonade drink? How many of them did you, like, have at the same time? But how many did you have at the same time? You said you like trying stuff. It kinda is. There's an insane amount of caffeine in them. I'm getting meteored. Too late, I dropped off. Let's just roll stab in the tail. Let's not reflect into us. I'm gonna die on tag. I'm dead on tag. My healer fell over. Actually, it's just like dying to Cloud. Our healers are asleep. He's alive now. I died. I died in real life. And then my healers got me back up. But it's like 12:15, so they are kind of checked out. So look for somebody you can leap on. Like you. You overextended. It's a renegade. They won't be misting. Fear him off it. Nightfall on it. Converted. Pulling. It's Sneb. It's Sneb. It's Sneb. Skyngan tag spotted. It's Sneb. Sneb, you should be in bed. You gotta get ready for your PhD soon. Fine. I'll hand res. This killed me last time, but for one last time, I'll help. Party's fine on barrier right now. I really just need to keep barrier up at all times right now. Good dodge. Barrier your friends. That's the real one? Ah, they're gone. It's too greedy. Don't do it. Do not do that. It's not too greedy. He's moving with you. Good tree song. It won't help you. Good blocks. It will help you. You have stab? No? Ah, I tried. Ooh. Pulling in front. I got 3. Good blocks. Oh, it's very close. I mean, I think we would have been fine even if we got punted, but it's okay. It's okay. We're okay. We're chilling. That's not good. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. I'm good. Don't worry about what's going on back here. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. Don't talk to me. Give me pulls. Pulling tail. Blocks. That's really hot. Nightfall top. Every time we push, just roll barrier. Pulse. Pull. Good. Very good. Get those done. Drop a Serpent Siphon way ahead. Give barrier people as they come through it. Tagging Lord. I can't. Fucked. Goodbye forever. I got the Lord at least. I got the Lord. This is a very cursed objective. Oh, man. Classic. I mean, I don't think they're going to follow us to air because I think Ruthless is about to tag down and go play Elden Ring. Oh, no. Yeah, she was busy falling asleep. I think he's gonna tag down. I'm not leaving spawn in protest. I think he's gonna be done. In fact, I'm so confident that he's going to be done. that I'm going to preload Project Zomboid. It's going to be world's fastest transition. Hold on, I lost control of Guild Wars 2. I'm back. There we go. What is he doing? He's commanding a fight? Where is he? Oh, he's in the room. Okay. I should have made it over there. He's still fighting. Hello, Cube. Hello, Cube. Bomb tagging down. He's still farming in there. I've made it. The defense of this rune is very spirited. Get over here. Oh, you're so lucky. You're so good at stab. He's done. He's out. He's gone. I'm still pushing south. I'm still pushing south. Pushing south. Oop. Whoop. There we go. Thanks for tag. See you Tuesday. Alright. We're done with Guild Wars. Well, we're done with Guild Wars in 20 seconds. I'm going to wait for that tick. If you don't want to stick around for Zomboid, that's where I'm going to be done. I have a Discord. You can join it if you want to get stream pings for when we're going live. There's also a VODs channel if you want to check out old videos that we have made in the past, both for Guild Wars 2 and for other stuff. But if you're only around for the Guild Wars content, that's where we're going to be done tonight. And I will see you on Tuesday for Zik commanding in this same matchup. For everyone else, step into the Zomboid office.